Step 4 in the home selling process is the home inspection. So virtually all buyers today are going to have a home inspection completed on their property. This is going to be where they hire a neutral third party to come out and inspect everything from the roof to the foundation and everything in between. Well, they're called a general home inspector, right? So that's what they do. They inspect everything. So they look at every inch of your property. And as they find a variety of different things while they're going through the home, there's a potential they may ask for some follow-up inspections to be done. So if they find some issues with some of the piping in the home, for example, they might advise the buyer, hey, we recommend that you have a plumber come out and look at the issue. If they find issues with, for example, the electrical system on the home, they may advise the buyer to have an electrician come out. And just so you're forewarned, they may ask for a few additional inspections to be completed along the way. So just be prepared for that. How home inspections work as far as having them scheduled to come out to your property is something that we will coordinate the timing with you and something that is agreeable for you as well as the home inspector. It's customary that the seller not be home during the home inspection. We want the buyer, the agent, and the home inspector to kind of have free conversations, if you will, to discuss some of the issues that they're having with the home, as well as their future plans for it. So if at all possible, we typically like for you not to be home during that time. Depending on the size of your home inspection duration, the time may be between 2 hours, or it may even take as long as 4 to 5 hours to inspect, again, depending on the size of the home. We'll coordinate it with you and give you a kind of an idea as to what to expect as far as how long this is going to take. The agent and you are going to have the home inspectors there, and we're all going to work together to get this completed. Once they're done with their home inspection, what's going to happen next is the home inspector is going to give them a report. The home inspection report is usually going to be like 80 pages long, somewhere around there, plus or minus 20 pages, depending on the size of the home. They're going to have a report that's going to be put together. They're going to review it, see it, and then take whatever actions they believe are necessary to get the home repaired to the buyer's satisfaction. So the bottom line is there may be follow-up questions after the inspection, okay? We just want to be flexible and be prepared for renegotiation. And then when they're doing this, we'll talk a little more about the renegotiation process later. But if the buyer does find issues with the home, they'll have the ability to send over a request for repairs during the renegotiation phase. And when they do that, it's going to be one of three things. They're either going to ask that you repair specific things, or they're going to ask to give them a seller credit back in lieu of repairing things, or they're going to ask you to reduce the price on the home. It's all negotiable. So by contract, all homes are sold as is, subject to the inspection. So there's no de facto. This is how it's handled every time. It's all a negotiation strategy. A good thing is you've got the best negotiating team in the entire country negotiating on your behalf. So we're going to do everything we can to get the best possible outcome. Keep your transactions on track. Get it closed. That is step 4 in the home selling process.